Hello there.
They're coming.
Stay hidden.
Leave us alone.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father?
Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. The Jedi Code is like an it. He cannot help it. Where is he?
Kenobi!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lost Hyperspace Podcast. I'm your host, Isaac Wilder, and I'm joined here with my friend, Matthew Manchester.
Watch, everyone.
And we're here to talk about the final episode of OBI-WAN Kenobi. And And our host joining us today is Micah Senga and TJ Hamada. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello. I just want to ask, what did you guys think of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Micah?
Oh, I thought it was a pretty cool series. It was fun to watch. It was fun to see everything from the prequels just like coming back, you know.
Yes.
Because I feel like we've seen a lot of stuff from the original 3 films coming back, you know, to revisit the prequels. It was fun for me. I really loved the prequels, so.
Yeah, me too. TJ.
Yes, it's similar for me. I felt like it was great. It was a nice, concise storyline, which I really appreciate. I feel like Mandalorian season 1 had that, and Rebels season 1, a nice, clear beginning to ending story with everything tying together. And then, of course, the prequel stuff. I'm a prequels guy. I love the prequels, so it was great to see all that again.
Yeah, Matthew.
It was nice to see how they may have connected it if they had connected the two trilogies, the prequels and the originals. It was nice the way they put it together.
Mm-hmm. What did you guys think of, like, what was your reaction to, I know for sure my reaction to Hello There was, I jumped, I was like happy to get that. I first thought I was going to be disappointed because I thought we weren't going to get that, which is something I was looking forward to, but I was so happy to get it. Micah, what was your reaction to that?
Oh, I noticed it at the end and I was laughing. I didn't expect it. I wasn't looking for anything, so when it happened, I was laughing. Like, yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, TJ.
For myself, I'm a little bit newer to knowing that there's a whole joke out there about the Hello There.
Hello There. Yeah.
I did know about it already when the Obi-Wan series was coming out, but yeah, it was definitely funny. I'm not surprised they did it. It's funny how they saved it for the end. It's like, what's the most special things people want to see from Obi-Wan Kenobi? They want to see him say, hello there. So we're going to save that for the end, which was very funny.
Yeah. I didn't think we were going to ever get it, but Matthew?
I was hoping for a hello there, but I kind of like saw no way for him to say, like, they was restrained from saying it for so long. What's the chance they would do it?
Yeah, I was wondering because I was like, Ewan McGregor doesn't say that. Ewan McGregor doesn't like saying it. And I was just wondering, would they take that line off? And right when they added it, I was like, yes. But yeah, what did you guys think of Leia in this last episode? Micah, were you surprised to see Leia and all of that, the little young Leia?
I don't know. Like, I think Leia the actress that played Leia did a great job.
Yeah.
I think that she was awesome. So like being able to see her character brought in a way that it feels like it's a kid, you know, it feels like a child, but at the same time, you still feel like she has the authority, the promise of the Leia that we get in the original films.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, seeing that, also just, you know, kind of the way things ended in this, and just kind of seeing like the promise and the looking forward to her growing into that was really cool. I think that the filmmakers did a great job, like with her costume and
Yes,
with
the
everything
hair.
that they did. Yeah, the hair, everything towards that. But one thing that really got to me was when Obi just like he got real with her at the end.
Mm-hmm.
About her parents, like, you know, as real as he could get, but being able to just tell her a little bit about like I think things that she needed to hear about her actual parents stuff. So that was a nice moment, I thought.
Yeah, I love that. I love that moment. Yeah. TJ.
Yeah, overall I really enjoyed Leia throughout the series. Before the series came out, I was kind of expecting Leia would appear. I wasn't necessarily expecting her to be such a big character. That's remember we were talking about, I wonder what the big surprise is. That's the big surprise.
Big surprise.
Leia's the second main character. But I enjoyed it. Probably my favorite line of hers that I'm thinking of now is when Obi-Wan asks her, "What do you think I should do?" And she goes, "I think you should sleep." And then he just laughed. That scene, I loved that line so much.
I love the laugh because he did the same laugh in episode 3, like in the elevator. 2 in the elevator when him and Anakin were going up to see Padme for the first time. So that was the exact same laugh, and I loved it so much. Yeah, what did you guys think of Reva in this like last episode? Matthew, what did you think of Reva in this last episode?
Well, I was expecting that when she knew where Luke was, basically when she saw the Hermicron in the message from Owen that was to Obi-Wan, and what led her to come back to Tatooine, I was kind of expecting that she'll be knowing her about the way that she's hunting. That she was being cruel to some of the people. But also knowing about the whole, she had encountered Owen before, which could give her like, oh, is she going to go back and reflect based on what she had always said, what had already happened. And seeing that when we were able, it was nice to actually see Owen and Brew to
this is the first time like we saw Aunt Beru and Owen fight too. TJ,
it was nice to see that.
It was nice to get that.
Yeah, I gotta say, you know, I remembered Noah the Dragon's theory, and man, he was close. He wasn't quite on the money, but honestly, he said that she was going to try to kill Luke, and then Owen was going to kill her.
Which was something I was looking forward to when she survived.
So for myself, I kind of feel like I'm still a little on the fence whether I like how they ended it or whether I wish that Reva had died. I feel like probably the reason they kept her alive is because they have something else for that character to do in Star Wars. Because if they didn't have that, having her die, kind of like Maul did, sort of a villain that you feel sorry for, would have been, in my opinion, powerful in the story. But with what they did, I think it's an indication that Reva's coming back at some point. And also, for the record, that last scene where she breaks down there about how she couldn't kill Luke. Wow.
was powerful.
Yeah. Moses Ingram is a good actress.
Yeah.
She can hold her own next to Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, Order
Micah.
66. No, playing her, she was seeing Luke from
Her, yeah, she was saying
she's
her and
experienced
Luke.
it before. She's like
Yeah.
put herself in Luke's shoes, or
Well, she didn't
can-
want to kill Luke because she didn't want to be like Vader. That's
Yeah.
Micah, what about you?
Yeah, I honestly when she found the hologram, was that episode, which episode was that? The one before
6.
five?
Second to
Oh,
last.
5.
Yeah, it's episode 5, right? Because there's 6 episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah, in episode 5, I think it was episode 5. I was a little distracted, so I had to keep on stopping that episode.
Yeah.
And so that episode is fuzzy. It's pretty fuzzy to me. But I actually have a question before I can answer that. Do you understand why she went after Luke Skywalker? Why did she do that?
Yes. Because she ended up finding out that Darth Vader had a son, which was Luke.
Okay.
Well, no. She finds out that Darth Vader's son is Luke Skywalker.
Okay, that is what I missed because I was so confused. That's what
I think she was kind of thinking, "Oh, I'm going to take revenge.
Right.
He has took my family. I'm gonna take his."
So how about seeing Qui-Gon, TJ? What was your reaction to seeing Qui-Gon? I honestly didn't think we were going to get him.
Like the hello there, that was one of those last things where it's like it's too good for them to have put that anywhere other than the last scene. And yeah, I liked it. I like Qui-Gon. And his Qui-Gon sense of humor took you long enough.
My God.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it was good to see him. It was good to see Liam Neeson again in the Qui-Gon role. You know, he just yeah, it fit him so perfectly. So it was yeah. I feel like this is one of the last times where we get to see a lot of these people come back. So it was really fun to just be able to see that, and it's all believable and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, Matthew, what are you seeing Qui-Gon?
It was cool to see him as a Force ghost because we had heard that he was the one that discovered how to do it, and that he taught a few other people, Yoda and Anakin, and
yeah.
Basically, it was nice to see how he was showing that he had already known basically his experience, in the fact that he didn't show up in 6 when all the other ghosts did.
Hey, maybe they're keeping that as a surprise for us for this movie.
A question from an amateur Star Wars fans to the more serious Star Wars fans. Is that true? Qui-Gon was the person who discovered how to become a Force ghost?
Yes.
Oh,
episode,
wow.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
They said that they also
episode
tell us
3.
a little bit during the Clone Wars and
When
and in episode 3.
in episode 3, remember where Yoda and Obi-Wan are having this conversation, and then he at one point, and then Yoda says, "More training I have for you."
Yes.
And then he was like,
From your old master.
I remember that scene.
So yeah, what did you guys think of the action in this story, Micah?
Yeah, so I feel like Star Wars had never gotten the action that I've loved the most when it comes to the fight choreography, because I love to study fight choreographies. It's the prequels. The prequels get it the best that I've ever seen it. And so when the newer movies were coming out, I was like continuously getting disappointed because to me, the action, not just on the point of, you know, being able to compose like a beautiful fight scene, but also just story-wise, like it was not cutting to the level of the prequels, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Excellence. And so I was hoping to see something like that in this, and I feel like they got pretty close. I don't think they quite got, quite what I was hoping for, but they got really close. Especially one thing that they did a lot of in this, like especially in this last episode, was using the Force as a weapon to an extent that we hadn't really quite seen. At least not in the live action movies. We haven't really seen that as much. So it was cool. It was really cool to see, especially like on the side of Darth Vader, how he would use so much of the Force to fight as well, which I think was like starting to get introduced into like video games and maybe some shows and stuff.
A lot of video games did that,
yeah, but we haven't seen it on the screen yet.
Yeah.
At least not like this. So that was cool to see. And I think that last fight scene between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, like if I'm being completely honest, there were a couple times when it comes to the choreography that I felt like did not add up with the story. Like in the training, Obi-Wan tried to like decapitate Anakin. He literally went for his head, and then he's like, "You're being too aggressive, Anakin." I was like, "You just went for his head." And so there's some times like that where it's like the choreographer and the screenwriter weren't on the same page. But that last fight scene was so engaging. So I thought it was like a gem of the series for sure.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. I loved the choreographer in every one of them. And all of it, like, I don't think I liked it much in episode. I don't remember the episode where Darth Vader's Obi-Wan's running away from Vader. It was episode 4, maybe?
I think it was like
3.
4.
I think
3.
it was 4. No, I think it was 3.
Okay. Yeah,
yeah, maybe
But
that one. I felt like Obi-Wan Kenobi was mostly just trying to run away, and
Yeah.
that wasn't. Yeah, TJ.
Yeah, it was great. The action, the fight scene, again, like Micah said, I feel like it doesn't quite compare to the prequel lightsaber duels, particularly. I know everybody likes the Anakin versus Obi-Wan. My personal favorite is Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon versus Maul.
Yeah,
I love that one.
Yes, that one is good. But
yeah, it was great. I was the battle between Reva and then Owen and Beru. That was quite an interesting fight scene that I definitely enjoyed. Owen is a lot more than he seems. He actually held his own against an Inquisitor.
now we see them melted down in episode 4.
How did that happen?
Yeah, they could have taken a couple of stormtroopers if they were able to take out an Inquisitor for some reason. But they were much older. They were much older,
but not stormtroopers.
Hey, they were much older. That could have.
They didn't know the stormtroopers were coming.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, what did you guys think of seeing Chancellor Palpatine in the last minute there too? Like, how did you guys feel about seeing him there? Like, he didn't do much, but yeah. TJ, what did you like? He didn't. Did you feel? I wasn't surprised we were going to get him. Like,
I honestly felt like he looked a little strange. For some reason, to me, he didn't look quite right.
It was the same actor.
I know it was Ian McDiarmid, but for some reason, he looked a little off. But it was weird to see him telling Vader the same thing that Obi-Wan used to tell Anakin. Your feelings are getting in the way of the mission.
Yeah.
Funny little twist of what Vader thought he was trying to get away from coming back to get him.
Yeah, I find the weird thing about who am I thinking of? Darth Vader screaming Obi-Wan. It's kind of like Maul screaming Kenobi, but that's changed. And well, how about Senator Organa? What did you guys think? The ending there, and And yeah, that's all. Like, what did you guys, Micah? What did you think of seeing Senator Organa? I know, and all that stuff. What did you think of seeing him? As
No,
him taking care of Leia and
yeah, it was cool. I mean, like I was glad. It was a heart, like kind of was like I was mentioning earlier. It was just like a heartwarming moment, you know. So like being able to see that, just how that whole scene played out, I felt like it was a great ending for the Leia storyline and leading into the actual first 3 episodes. But yeah, or I guess 4, 5, and 6, not the first 3. Sorry.
yeah. TJ.
It was good. I mean, he's just like Senator Organa. It was nice to see. I felt like Brea seeing Leia's adopted mother,
yeah.
and because in that first episode, Leia seemed to have a bit of she had a good relationship with her father and maybe a little bit of a tense one with her mother. And I felt like it was very nice to see her and her mother sort of more on the same page. Like when Brea asks, "Is that a holster?" I love it.
I love it.
And so it was nice to see that both her parents really loved her and she loved them. And so I really liked that.
Yeah. Yeah. Now Matthew.
About
Leia's parents or Senator Organa.
Not much. I didn't really
except for what everybody else
I've
said.
been thinking mostly about that. It seemed like they were just for the most part, using them to help set up we see how they got captured. We see how Obi-Wan is sent to go after Leia. It was pretty interesting that they so Senator Organa was so funny when he was at at one point he was telling Leia apologize, and the other one was like, "Oh, your cousin is going to, in the future, you're going to end up bossing him around." It was
because she's gonna be a princess.
At first they were like at odds, and then finally when he said, "For right now, we should apologize," like he paused.
Yeah,
he did.
That first episode like surprised me because I never thought of seeing Leia. I was going through this Luke, Obi-Wan, and Vader because that's what we were told. Oh, that's what the cast said. But yeah,
I had heard of season 2.
Yeah, there was something about season 2 on the list. The actors are willing to come back for season 2 if it's a good story. So
have you guys seen In the Heights, the musical In the Heights?
Yes.
It's like this Latin musical, but did you realize that the actor that played Kevin was the same or not Kevin? Kevin, Nina's dad, was the same actor that played as Leia's dad, and they had like the same exact role.
Really?
Yeah, like the same kind of parental.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So when I saw it, because I liked the musical a lot. When I saw her dad, I was like, yo, he's like the same guy. Like he has the same role, you know, protecting his daughter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now I know. Okay, I thought it was a different act. I see it now. Yeah, I like any musical with Lin Miranda that Lin Miranda has made, basically. But
Mary Poppins Returns.
That's funny.
But yeah, guys, thank you for joining us. And yeah, may the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Yeah.
Always.
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 Thank you.